The Dragon Riders of Eldoria. Aiden, a young farmhand in Eldoria, often dreamt of flying on a dragon's back, soaring through the clouds and feeling the wind against his face. One day, while tending to the fields, Aiden heard a distant roar that echoed across the valley, sending shivers down his spine. Curiosity tugged at him, leading Aiden to the edge of the forest, where he discovered a wounded dragon, its scales glimmering like emeralds. The dragon's eyes met Aiden's, and in that instant, a bond was formed, a connection deeper than anything Aiden had ever known. The dragon, weak but trusting, allowed Aiden to approach, its massive wings folded protectively over its injured side. With a gentle touch, Aiden soothed the dragon, feeling the warmth of its scales under his fingertips, a strange energy flowing between them. Aiden knew he couldn't leave the dragon alone, so he vowed to help it, even if it meant venturing into the unknown. As Aiden cared for the dragon, he noticed a symbol etched into its scales, one that matched an ancient crest he had seen in old stories. The dragon, whom Aiden named Zephyr, began to heal, its strength returning with each passing day, and their bond grew stronger. One morning, as the sun rose over the mountains, Zephyr unfurled its wings and lifted Aiden into the sky, fulfilling his deepest wish. Flying above Eldoria, Aiden saw his homeland from a new perspective, realizing the vastness of the kingdom and the challenges that lay ahead. As they flew, Zephyr communicated with Aiden through images and feelings, revealing that their destinies were intertwined with the fate of Eldoria. Upon landing, Aiden was greeted by Princess Lyra, who had been searching for Zephyr, the dragon of prophecy, foretold to bring peace. Lyra, a brave and determined princess, saw potential in Aiden, recognizing his bond with Zephyr as a sign of hope for the kingdom. Together, they traveled to the ancient castle of the Dragon Riders, where Aiden would begin his training under the watchful eye of Sir Gareth. Sir Gareth, a seasoned rider with decades of experience, was both stern and wise, pushing Aiden to his limits in preparation for what was to come. As Aiden trained, he struggled with self-doubt, wondering if he was truly meant to be a dragon rider or if fate had made a mistake. Lyra encouraged him, sharing stories of her own struggles as a princess expected to lead, and how she defied expectations to fight for her kingdom. Aiden's confidence grew as he mastered the skills of a rider, learning to communicate with Zephyr and harness the dragon's unique abilities. Meanwhile, dark forces began to stir in the northern lands, where a ruthless warlord sought to claim Eldoria and its dragons for his own. This warlord, driven by greed and a lust for power, had gathered an army of mercenaries and dark creatures, ready to march on the kingdom. Aiden, Lyra, and Sir Gareth knew they had to act quickly, gathering allies from across Eldoria to stand against the looming threat. Along the way, they encountered Mira, a quirky mage with a talent for creating magical devices, who offered her assistance in their quest. Mira's inventions proved invaluable, providing the group with tools to outsmart their enemies and overcome seemingly impossible obstacles. As they journeyed, Aiden uncovered more about Zephyr's past, learning that his dragon was the last of a powerful lineage, destined to protect Eldoria. The group reached the hidden lair of the ancient Dragon Council, where they sought guidance and knowledge to help them in the coming battle. The council revealed that Zephyr was the guardian of Eldoria, chosen by the dragons of old to defend the kingdom from darkness. Armed with this knowledge, Aiden felt the weight of his responsibility, knowing that he and Zephyr were key to Eldoria's survival. As the warlord's forces drew closer, Aiden and his companions prepared for the final confrontation, rallying the Dragon Riders and their allies. The night before the battle, Aiden sat with Zephyr, feeling the dragon's calm strength and determination, ready to face whatever lay ahead. The dawn of the battle was marked by the sound of dragon wings beating against the air, as riders took to the sky to defend their homeland. Aiden and Zephyr led the charge, diving into the fray with fierce resolve, their bond guiding them through the chaos of war. As the battle raged, Aiden caught sight of the warlord, a towering figure clad in dark armor, commanding his forces with ruthless efficiency. Aiden knew he had to confront the warlord, for only by defeating him could Eldoria be saved and the dark forces driven back. Zephyr, sensing Aiden's resolve, unleashed a powerful burst of flame, scattering the warlord's troops and clearing a path to their leader. Aiden and Zephyr faced the warlord, their hearts pounding as they prepared for the final showdown, knowing that the fate of Eldoria hung in the balance. The warlord, wielding dark magic, attacked with fury, but Aiden and Zephyr fought back with the strength of their bond and the power of hope. In a fierce clash of fire and shadow, Aiden and Zephyr prevailed, their combined might shattering the warlord's defenses and ending his reign of terror. With the warlord defeated, the dark forces began to retreat, the skies clearing as light returned to Eldoria, signaling the end of the battle. Aiden, exhausted but triumphant, stood alongside Lyra, Sir Gareth, and Mira, their victory a testament to the strength of unity and friendship. As they surveyed the battlefield, Aiden realized that their journey was far from over, for peace in Eldoria would require continued vigilance and courage. The Dragon Riders returned to their castle, where they were greeted as heroes, their bravery inspiring hope and rebuilding trust across the kingdom. Aiden, now recognized as a true Dragon Rider, felt a deep sense of purpose, knowing that his bond with Zephyr would guide him through any challenge. Lyra, proud of her role in the battle, vowed to continue fighting for justice and equality, determined to lead Eldoria into a new era of peace. Sir Gareth, ever the mentor, reminded Aiden that true strength came from within, and that the bond between rider and dragon was a lifelong journey. Mira, always inventing, set to work on new magical devices, her creativity sparking ideas that would benefit the entire kingdom. As the days passed, Aiden and Zephyr flew across Eldoria, their presence a symbol of hope and a reminder of the kingdom's resilience. Together, they visited the farthest reaches of the kingdom, ensuring that all of Eldoria's people were protected and cared for. In the mountains, they found hidden dragon nests, where new dragons hatched, signaling the renewal of the Dragon Riders' legacy. Aiden and Lyra formed a strong friendship, their shared experiences forging a bond that would endure through the challenges ahead. The kingdom of Eldoria began to rebuild, with its people united in their desire for a brighter future, free from the shadows of war. Aiden's name became known throughout the land, not as a farmhand, but as a hero who had risen to the occasion when his kingdom needed him most. The Dragon Riders, under Aiden's leadership, continued to train and grow, their ranks filled with new riders eager to protect Eldoria. As the years passed, Aiden and Zephyr's bond deepened, their adventures taking them to distant lands and uncovering new mysteries. Through it all, Aiden never forgot his humble beginnings, always remembering the moment when he first met Zephyr in the forest. Eldoria flourished under the protection of the Dragon Riders, their presence ensuring that the kingdom remained safe and prosperous. Aiden knew that his journey was far from over, for as long as there were dragons in Eldoria, there would be adventures waiting to unfold. Together with Lyra, Sir Gareth, Mira, and Zephyr, Aiden embraced his role as a Dragon Rider, ready to face whatever challenges the future might bring. And so, the Dragon Riders of Eldoria continued their quest, united in their mission to protect the kingdom and ensure peace for generations to come.